Group started from WB Electronics, a company founded like 20 years ago, originating from Poland. In fact, our activities in the field of UAVs is less than 10% of the global turnover of the group. However, we perceive UAVs as an important extension to our systems that we provide for armed forces in Poland, but also in other countries. Of course, you can find lots of different UAVs around here. What is distinctive about our products is that they usually serve the purpose of larger systems that we provide. So, for example, the UAV that we display here, it's called FlyEye, is a reconnaissance tool for artillery battalion. So it is therefore a very precise measurement tool that allows us to locate targets with accuracy better than 10 meters, so the artillery can engage against those targets. The new in our offering is something that combines observation, target localization, and capability to attack against targets. It's a class of product that is called loitering munition, and in fact it is an offering that allows to provide reconnaissance in different terrain and attacking of targets that have been located. The quality and performance of our products is simply field tested. It's heavily used in different areas of conflicts. It's reliable. It's tested by hundreds of users in all the different climatic conditions. And of course, we also provide our service in a way that we share our technology with customers. So we are happy not only to sell our products, but also to involve customers and local industries in direct cooperation.
We are present here at UMEX for presenting our integration capabilities for all drones, whether they are submarine, surface or aerial unmanned systems. So what we can do is integrate both physically and logically the drones, whatever they are coming from. We are drone agnostic and we integrate those drones to the vessel. So typically here you can see a GoWind, but it can be another vessel, it can be a submarine. So what we are presenting here is the integration capability for all those kinds of drones. Our expertise is that we know the naval and maritime environment and constraints, so we are able to understand how we can integrate all the sensors and the liaisons, the data liaisons between the drone and the vessel, whatever it is, a ship or a submarine. The drones can have many missions, and our added value is to provide to the commander integration for him to have a permanent and real-time situation awareness, tactical situation awareness, and the drones can be used for ISR purposes, meaning investigation, surveillance and reconnaissance missions. And this is the kind of mission that a UAV can provide, for example. It can be used for patrol purposes. Typically, we are developing the VSR 700 that you can see on the left. And it is a future drone that we are developing for the French Navy together with Airbus helicopter. And it will be a drone that will be able to perform some ISR extended missions with extended autonomy, of course, and an extended range. We can see at export and for the needs of the French Navy an extent in the requirements regarding the ability to integrate and to process data, because there is an explosion of data, whatever they are coming from sensors, and the critical importance of integrate them, analyzing them, processing them, and turn them into usable information and data for the commander. So yes, there is an increase in the demand for this expertise in particular.
This is Phantom 1, which is 6x6. It is mainly designed for surveillance. We put the armament, different types of modules on it. In this particular case, we have machine gun 762. We have ATGMs, which is guided missiles for anti-tank. It shoots for 5 kilometers. We have smoke grenades on it, and the distance for radio signal is up to 2.5 kilometers. There's cameras, there's optics, there's laser guidance, and everything needed to operate the armament on this vehicle. It can work in autonomous mode up to 10 hours, but also it can have hibernation mode. It can sleep for 1 week, and then you wake it up, and it can continue the operations in the battlefield. As a result of cooperation with UAE market, we developed a new Phantom because of the specific terrain here. It is a bigger Phantom, 8x8. It was specifically designed for this type of terrain. It works perfectly on the sand and in mountain conditions. It has more payload. It can carry up to 2 tons of payload on it. We developed new different types of combat modules. In this particular case, we put RS-80 turret, which shoots with aviation unguided missiles, which mostly used on Mi helicopters. The distance for these missiles is up to 7 kilometers. Also on this module in front we can install different types of machine guns. For the last 2 years we have developments of huge amount of new unmanned platforms, ground platforms, flying platforms, different countermeasures against unmanned platforms. So our industry is developing, and with a cooperation with leading foreign companies and military exporters in the world, we create good products which are also tested in our warfare, in our combat operations in the east of Ukraine.
Here today we're representing Ukraine defense industry, such as state companies and also private enterprises, which are developing and producing UAVs for Ukrainian armored authorities. We brought here the equipment which is being supplied to our Ministry of Defense, National Guard and Border Guard of Ukraine, and those are in use by them and is being already improved based on the combat conditions. This is the drone which is produced by a company named DAVI. This drone is a tactical recognition and intelligence drone, which has endurance up to 3 hours with a distance up to 30 kilometers. The drone is equipped with daylight and night cameras, which makes available for the reconnaissance missions. The distance endurance of this drone is 30 kilometers. This is the control panel, which enables operator to see the reconnaissance situation and to see to operate the drone properly in any condition. This drone is a suicide drone, which has endurance up to 40 minutes with a range up to 30 kilometers. It allows to bring to the target the payload, explosive payload, up to 3 kilograms of TNT, and you can control either by GPS navigation or also by optical channel. So when you find the target, you reach the target, you are sure about the target, you optically fix the target in your control system, and you can destroy the target exactly the one you need. Here we have represented with a multi-rotor drone, optocopter named PC-1. This one is a short endurance up to 1 hour for reconnaissance of the territory. And the company also produces different gyro-stabilized gimbals for UAVs, which is manufactured in Ukraine based on imported matrix. Today, together with our UAV systems, we bring the counter UAV systems. Today, here represented the system called Bukovel. It's a passive system for passive counter UAV system, which can detect UAVs up to 10-kilometer range, and it can jam the UAV's communication signal up to 5 kilometers and GPS and GLONASS system navigation signals up to 10 kilometers.
We are a company from China, Zhuhai, which is a city besides Macau. Our company is a new company, only 2 years old, and we have 4 products, 4 helicopters. First of all, the first one is a Ranger, and a Blowfish, and Paros there, a smaller one. It's for information connection. Our Ranger and a Blowfish, it's for with weapons. And the flight distance is about 50 kilometers. The flight speed is 150 kilometers per hour. And the payload, it's about 7 kilograms. Actually, our products is different from other companies because first of all, we have helicopters, and others like DJI is different. And our products, our helicopter is industrial. We focus on military and industrial domain. Also, we have better quality, and we focus on the overseas market.